Hello YouTube, welcome back to Fallout Friday and welcome back to Nordhagen Beach. This week I believe we are starting on the clinic, on a couple of the shops. I don't know if there's a workaround for this little workshop building with all of the unmovable beds. So we're just going to work around it for now, but if anybody has any ideas that don't involve mods, let me know. If it does have to involve mods, then also let me know. And we'll just see what I can do. But for now, let's work on the clinic. So we've already got our structure here. We have the doctor's living quarters, which I am already very proud of. I love the way that this looks, just looking out onto the water. I think that is so cool, and I think it will provide a very nice workspace. I think that I want to have this be the waiting room of sorts, and then this be the treatment room, and then this can maybe be where we put our chemistry station. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll work with it and see what actually works out. I think that I want to start by doing the waiting room. So let's figure that out first. You know, when I think of a doctor's office, I do think of like really cushy chairs for some reason. So maybe we should do something with that. Nice and uniform. Trying to get it in a straight line as much as I possibly can. Come on. That'll work. So we got the first little section here. I think I'm actually going to move them all over just a tiny smidge. Ooh, what if I could move them and have a table in the center? Can that work? I think a table can fit right there. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. This is what I was thinking, but I don't think it'll fit. So what else do we have? Those are all too big. I mean, this would work. Or would this like fit in the wall? That's too big. This is a very small area that we're working with here. Let's see if we can fit this in here. Seems promising. Yeah, that works. I like that. And then on the other side, we can do a couch. Couch, couch, couch. This couch. I think this is a good size. All the way over here. Yeah, I think that works. It looks a little crooked for some reason. Why is that? That's better. And then for the side table on this one, I want to do this one, I believe. If it'll fit right there, which I'm hoping it will. Ah, perfect. Yes. Yes. That is great. Good stuff. Okay, now, do I want to put the actual clinic like counter here, or do I want to put the chemistry station? What do we have? I mean, this would work, but I kind of don't like it here. I think I want to put it back here. And then let's see if I can get a chemistry station that would fit here. If not, we can figure something else out. Or we could theoretically put it back here. And maybe that's what we need to do. The only thing that I don't just love about that is that we won't have a bed for people to rest after treatment. But that just might not be something that we are able to do here, which is okay. But this looks nice, and I think I will grab a rubber mat for the floor. What am I doing? To make it a little bit more comfortable for all that standing they're gonna be doing. And I need a chair for their workbench. Okay, let's get that rolly chair. I do love a rolly chair. Yes. And I don't want it to be in their way, so I'm gonna stick it back here, and if they need it, they can pull it forward and, you know, roll it around, because easy mobility. That's why we love a rolly chair. You get it, you get it. I'm gonna also do a welcome mat here, because I feel like that's just nice. Perfect. Okay. Now we need wall decorations. And I'm feeling something more abstract this time. I think I'm going to do this on this wall. Because I like the red reflection, if you will. And that's pretty much perfectly centered, so I'm not even going to touch that. And then on that side, what should we do? What should we do? Maybe something like this, or this. I want something lighter. Something that doesn't feel so heavy. Like that. Honestly, that works. And that's pretty dang centered, so I'm not going to touch that either. I'm very happy with that. Just enough wall decoration to give intrigue. And then we're gonna do a candle on this one. Can I put a candle on the workbench? I cannot. That is sad. Can I put a candle in the cabinetry? I can do that. Which is kind of fun. I think I will do that. I wish I could do like alternating shelves with the candles, but it doesn't look like I can do that right now. That's okay. This feels like a building though that will need its own power. Also, I read something about this settlement that said there's a glitch if you put the shops over water or too close to water, then sometimes it's hard to trigger dialogue with the people working those shops. So we might end up having to move this if it's too close, but we'll see. We will see. It's all trial and error as per usual. Let's do a little generator. I would like to put it a little bit further away, but I don't want it to be floating. Maybe I can put it, maybe I can do, honestly, no, I need a bigger one, don't I? Windmill fusion, oh. Never used the fusion one before. If it's in the water and it's floating, I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay, but I don't want it to be in the view here. And then we'll do the connectors. And we'll see how much that works. You're this house. Who are you? Unassigned. Oh, you are our doctor, I believe. I love how this is turning out. Excellent. Okay. Let's figure out what lighting we want to do in here. Doing a ceiling fan is not a bad idea. Why is it not wanting to clip here? That's odd. Am I just not high enough? That's very weird. That feels centered. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. I'm also thinking I want a plant. I want a plant in here. So let's get that. Whoa. Love it. Love it. This is great. Welcome to your new job. I mean, just take a look at that. This is awesome. This is great. Okay, we gotta figure out more of her living space because this is dull and boring and we gotta do something about that. I think let's start with some type of side table. I want to do like one of the dressers, I think. This is really nice. Like, I want that in my house. Oh, can we fit that here? I don't know if she'd be able to get to her bed if we did that, though. But maybe if we just... Is that centered? There. That works. That adds a little bit of intrigue. And then I want to put something above it on the wall, of course. Of course. Why are we turned like that? Okay. I need something that's going to not be so close to me. How do they expect me to work like this? I'm just trying to get it on the wall. This is a beautiful picture, though. Okay, I mean... I need you to clip the right way. And I really need you to be centered with the dresser. No. Everything has been going so well up to this point. I feel like I'm so close to getting it. Ugh, it's not centered still. Do we care? What if I put a wall right, not a wall, a light right there to balance it out? Ah, don't do that. Don't do that. What if I put this light right there? Because it's real small. It just needs to be lit up, that's all. So we'll bring the power over to that side. I could do it like this. Did that light it up? And that doesn't impede the view too much, but we could still change that, maybe. This is kind of silly. This is kind of silly, but honestly, listen, I know this is unnecessary. I know this is unnecessary, but it's kind of cool. Like, that's kind of cool, outlining it like that. And it does the same job. So I'm happy with that. Call it unnecessary if you want, but it's a creative decision. Okay? Okay. All right, we need a door for this, and then I think we are good on this building for now. I'm gonna stick with my warehouse doors, I think. Perf. Yeah, this is great. Excellent. Okay. Now we can move on maybe to a little restaurant. Do we feel good about that? I think I want to build the restaurant in a warehouse style building. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's see what we got here. I'll keep it close to this this generator as well. And maybe we can use that to power up. Oh, all those all those fish. Maybe we can use it to power up the restaurant. I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger because I have kind of a similar vision like the bar in Sunshine Tidings, but it's going to be a little bit more dinery, I think. We'll see. We will see how it turns out. Have the door be right here. I think I want to do a lot of windows in this one. So doing the half wall. Why did it turn around like that? Do I want it to turn around? Maybe it'll just stay like that. Doing the half walls there, and then doing, maybe I could do like full window pieces here. Oh, I can section it off in a way, maybe. Okay, and doing these. I think it's gonna look real cool if I can get it to work properly, which it looks like so far it is operating very nicely. I'm liking this. So how do we want to do the roof? How should we do the roof? Do we want it to be glass? Because that would be cool if we did that. But how would we want to do that? If there's going to be a... I think I do want to just do the flat top for most of it. But what if, to add some interest, we did like something like this? Will it clip to these pieces? It doesn't want to clip the way that I want it to for some reason. So we may not be able to do that one, but what about these guys? Are these really big? What's the deal with that? Can you tell that I've never used these pieces before? This is all very new to me, but I'm enjoying the process. I think that'll be nice. And if you come in at night for dinner, you can look up at the stars. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Maybe I can put the cool features on top. Is that how this works? Okay, see, now it works. I don't know. We'll fiddle with that more later. What's important here is getting it restaurant ready. So let's get started on that. I think, do we have the booths in chairs or are they in tables? Aha, yes. This is what I want. Yeah, and they're so easy to place because they all... Okay, don't do that. Maybe if we... Maybe if we put them all out here. I was trying to get to a flat surface, but I don't think that's going to happen. I want to get them centered in the middle of the wall. So that's what the goal is. Because I know that I won't be able, I know that I won't be able to fit 4 of them side by side on that wall. So 3 is just going to have to be just fine. Is that centered? Looks centered to me. Perfect. So that's a good start. Do I want to do a second layer of that, or do I want to do like regular tables? I think I want to do regular tables. Let's switch it up a little bit. We can still like follow the same theme, but I think that I want to work with maybe I should work with the circles. The circle tables. But I like the dingier ones. And we'll do 2 of them, perhaps. I'm trying to get it to be as mirrored as possible. I think that's fine. Now we need chairs. And for these, I think I'll use the cleaner of these. Yeah, this is cool. I am happy with this. And they don't even necessarily have to sit there. I would be okay if they all sat in the booths, but just having those there makes it feel a little bit different. I mean, just look at that. Look at the light coming in, the sunset. This is cool. I am loving it so far. Now we need the little, oh, I do this every time. I gotta be facing away from stuff. The shop. Oops, wrong one. What is it that I need for this? The rank 2 cap collector. Don't have that. Still don't understand why I can't use this one. wait. Oh, it glitched me out. It does this sometimes where I can look at it, but I can't I can't use it. Okay. We'll do this, and then maybe, I know I did the counter thing last time, but I think I'm gonna do it again. Because I like the idea of having bar seating, especially because it says bar right on the front. So let's go into miscellaneous and grab the counter. Lovely. Is that too far out? Or is that just right? I think that's just right. I think that's real nice. Let's go and get our settler. Let's see if she's in her house. Anybody sitting back here yet? There you are. I have a job for you. And you're gonna love it. Okay. Now we need the bar stools, and I know exactly which ones I'm gonna use. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Dun, 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 these. And boy, I hope they're facing the right way. I want to fit 3 of them. Yay! I love it. I love it. This is going swimmingly. Okay, what else can I put in here? It's honestly kind of perfect just how it is. I think I'm going to bring in some type of... Should I do like a little bench? Like for people waiting to get seated? I could also like literally do outside seating. I could do something like this even. Why can I not back up to the wall? I think that works. And then a little table to the side. Maybe. If I can get one that fits like I want it to. Like this would honestly be perfect. I'm gonna have to stand at a different spot. Oh yeah. That's perfect. Loving that. Let's get some lighting figured out here. Let's connect them to the power source. And obviously I want to grab the open sign. Why is it not wanting to... Oh, okay, I can do it here. That's totally fine. I'm happy with that. I kind of want to do like a neon sign for the name of the restaurant. So if y'all have any ideas for what the restaurant should be named, let me know. We can put that on the building as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. I want to do string lights in here, I think. I think that would be a pretty cool thing. We can do them What am I running into? Okay, that makes it tough. I want it to be as close to the wall as possible. I might just have to put them down and then move them as I go. Because those are not quite where I'd like them to be, I don't think. And we gotta get the lights over here too. So let's figure that out. We might need to make a whole another generator. I'm not even sure if I would be able to reach all the way over here. Oh, that worked. Okay. Great. Okay, yeah, that's honestly enough lighting for that area, and now we just have to light this. Where is our food person? Are you still standing over here? Are you stuck? I hope not, because I wouldn't know how to fix that.
I'm having trouble sleeping.
I was thinking about that Abernathy girl and what I would do if that happened here. After that,
I can't get in.
Back to sleep.
You should have a drink before bed. It does the trick for me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, what to do about lighting around the bar? I don't want anything like too intrusive. I almost want to do like wall lights. Like something like that. That's not exactly it, but something that's like pretty subtle is what I'm thinking. Honestly, that's kind of cool. To like backlight it, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So maybe we do need another string of lights. That would ideally be centered over the door. But then that almost feels like too bright. Is that too bright? Because then is it even worth it to use these? Maybe. We'll keep it like that for now. I think I kind of like it. Let's check and see what type of junk I got. Ooh, I can use stuff like this. That. Maybe that. Table knife, sure. Why not? Why not? Bowl. I can stick on the table. Bottle. I can put at the bar for now. Checkerboard. It's giving Cracker Barrel a little bit, but in the best way. Were those the only thing I dropped? Knife. I'm actually gonna move this, I think. I'm gonna move this to... Can I put it on a table? Okay, maybe not. I can put it on these. Maybe I want to keep it over there then. I am confused about why our person has not clocked in for their shift. Are you out here? No. Oh well. Let's get a door on this place. Can I do one of these? Oh, I can. Nice. Can I open it outwards? No, it goes
So much care
in.
for good neighbor.
I guess
That
that's
place is nothing but
fine.
trouble.
No, it's not. I want it to open to the outside. What door opens to the outside?
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden,
This one
you
does.
should go. Whole place is run by robots.
That's perfect. I just wanted a red door that would open to the outside, and I got that. I don't feel like this place needs wall
Back
art
hurts,
because
my
of
feet
the
hurt,
windows.
Everything hurts.
I feel like that's really nice. Oh, that's good. That's really good. We should look at it in the daytime. And I'm glad the stools are facing the correct way. Okay, daytime in the diner. What do we think? Ooh.
If we had a good supply of clean water, things would be pretty good.
I mean, we kind of do. We have plenty of clean water. This looks great. I'm going to close this door just so I can, like, see the whole vision. Yeah, this is awesome. And now you're working. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. So we have the clinic. We have the restaurant. We have the restaurant owner's home, which needs a door. We have McCready's house, which I think has a door. Yes. Thanks, Kate, for opening the door that I just closed. Let's see if I like the way that opens. I would rather that one open to the inside, actually. How can you tell? Is there a way to tell which doors open to the inside and which open to the outside? This one opened to the inside, didn't it? Does it just matter how they're placed? Like if the doorknob is on one side or the other? I have so many questions. Because it won't clip this way. I guess I could, like, pillar glitch it to clip the correct way. Should I do that?
Well, I hope they stick around for good this time. We need them.
Let's try something out. I'm just curious. So, like turning it around this way is what I'm trying to do. Okay, maybe turning around the other way. Nope. It doesn't quite get there. Maybe I need it to be higher up. That does work. Perfect. It's not like all the way in its spot. Like if you look to the side, it looks a little wonky, but who's gonna know? Who's gonna know from the front? None of us. And that's what matters. I think I'm gonna give them another water supply spot and do it over here, over this way. Let's clean this up a little bit. Clean up this garbage. I love a settlement that has a ton of stuff to scrap. Can I get this in here? And then I need a little generator. Lovely. Lovely. Also, thank you, McCready, for being so brave and protecting us.
Man, I could really use a cigarette.
Heard. This is looking so good. I love the way all these are lined up. Let me close this. Gotta get the whole vision. Kate, you are not letting me get the whole vision. Watch her open that door. Or just walk behind the building. Yeah, I love the way this looks. I think this is super cool. What next? I suppose we do have the space to continue building on this way, but I don't really want to build close to the artillery. We have so much space in the middle here. I just have no idea what to do with all of this. So as always, if you have ideas, please let me know. We could do like a little, like, general marketplace area, kind of like we did in Sunshine, and just have it be in city center somehow. I'm gonna get rid of this because we have a chemistry station in the doctor's office. Okay, all of that stays. I can stick this somewhere else too, perhaps. I just feel like it's kind of in the middle of everything. Maybe we'll put it over here for now. I really wish I could do something about this building. Because it would be such a nice spot to utilize, and I love the way it looks, but it's just probably not going to be in the cards for us. So let's think about doing a marketplace situation. We can build it right here, because this is kind of the flattest bit of land with the least, like bushes, whatever these plants are. So it's not going to be, like, sticking through the ground. I wish I could get an aerial view of this, but we'll work with what we can do. Kinda thinking, what if we built a barn? Is that too similar to what we had in Sunshine? Because I don't want to do, like, exactly the same thing. I think I would rather it be an open air market, which could still be possible with barn flooring. What if we did like these? Because then it'll make sense for the plants to be coming through. Instead of it being like solid floor, and then all of a sudden you're like, what are these plants doing here? But does that look good? I don't know if it does. We could move it. I am feeling uninspired. I am feeling uninspired about this. Let's lift it up. Let's lift it up. I want it to be kind of in line with the old workshop building. I'm gonna have to raise it up even more, I guess. Because I don't want the plants to be growing through the concrete because that doesn't make logical sense. Which means it's gonna have to be raised really high. And is that gonna be like weird? I don't know. The plants are now barely coming through that. Should I do another one? I think I should do another. We're just gonna see how this looks. I'm really experimenting a lot right now because I don't know exactly what I want to do. And so that's the point where I'm like, I just need to do something. Anything. Anything. What kind of stairs does the barn have? Just these? And they don't clip to this? Oh, they do. Okay, okay. That's good. Can I clip this to these? I think I could do that last time, yeah? Am I wrong? Maybe they're... Oh, what? I'm having all kinds of trouble. How does this feel? I just don't know. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I don't hate it. Maybe after I, like, flesh it out a little bit, it'll feel good. But right now, it just feels meh. So let's do it. Let's build something that we can be proud of, and then we'll think about, like, do we want to change anything? Why won't this clip? Hey, that's gonna drive me crazy. Why won't this clip the way that I want it to? Why would it clip over there and not over here? Thank you. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Come on. I literally just saw you do it. Please. I know you can do it. Why? Okay, maybe we're just gonna have to... Did you see that? It just clipped. That was crazy. Okay. Now we have our double entrance, which is what I was thinking. I kind of want to do like a wire fence around this. Is that crazy? Is that gonna work? Like, should I not do that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Well, it certainly doesn't want to clip to this piece the way that I would like. Why? Why is it so complicated? I need you to come this way. Yeah, except now you're floating. How did that happen? No. Do what I want you to do. Good. Good. Okay. This is gonna be a long process, I can tell. What if I just did a really long piece? That's not gonna fit quite right. Is this one shorter? Longer? What's the deal with that? Weird. Can I make it so that it's like... Can I connect it in like a diagonal way? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, we'll just focus on making this the part that is like very clean. And then we will worry about the other side later. Okay, we can do this. That's fine. It'll work, that's fine. Is it off the side? Yep, it is. Is this off the side? It's not. Oh dear. Do I care? I don't think I care. Yeah, this is gonna have to be fine. We can put something here that'll make it make sense. Let's see what we can do. Anything in miscellaneous? Cigarette machine. Oh, we could do vending machines. That would make it make sense, kind of. Do I have another vending machine? Yeah, this one. Why does this look so much closer than this side? I mean, it looks fine from the back. Sure. Okay. Now we can put the actual stores up here, and then we'll build around that. This is feeling like very iffy. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this after I put all this work into it, but I don't feel like I can stop now. You know? It's one of those situations. I think for these I want to do this style. Okay. I can move them around once I get them set out, but I want to see them laid out before I decide how I'm going to do this. Okay. So we can have 2 on each side, is what it looks like. And how much space do I need for them to be able to walk behind it? I really probably only need like this much space. And then I'll do, what is this? I want to do weapons on this side. Those look pretty in line with each other. They're not centered yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. Well, they're pretty close to being centered. That feels good. So this one's like straddling this line, but further on this side. Like that, maybe. This one is almost totally in this square. And a little bit more over this way. It's a fine start. It's a fine start. I would shop here. I need to turn that beacon back on, because we need 4 more people to settle here, which means we also need to make more living quarters. Okay, that actually looks fine. From up here, from down here, that actually looks okay. And maybe I can put string lights all around the bottom of it. Let's actually start on that, because I think that's kind of a cool idea. But for power, how do we want to do that? Maybe I'll put the lights down first, and then we'll figure out where the power needs to go in order for it to be... Okay, is it even possible, though? Can I put it on the... Oh, no. Is it possible? Might not be possible. Dang it. That was gonna be cool. I can put it here. For some reason, I could put it right there. Don't know why. Okay, fine. I'll figure something else out. I could do the oil lamps. Not the small ones, but the tall ones. These, the lamp posts. But we're gonna run into that problem again where one is taller than the other. So maybe I need to put them back here. That's better. There's one of them is still taller than the other one. That's fine. I'll do it on the other side too. This side might be a little bit easier, we'll see. Already easier. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. That's kind of cool because you can see them like as you exit. I think I like that. I do wish it was even all the way around, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. You know how it goes. I could also do the fire barrels in the corners. We can try that. Although the corners are going to be different because of how the fences are placed. We'll see. Let's get a faraway look at how this is going. That looks fine. And then the other side. I also like the sound of the fire barrels. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Still have 6 people. How should we house the next 4 people? We could do it like the hotel situation that we did last time, where it's more like a boarding house. Because I don't think I have enough space to really create like a separate individual house for each person. So I'm thinking something more adjacent to an apartment building would be ideal. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll have to think on that. So things to think about. The name of the restaurant, because I want to put it in neon lights, preferably long enough to go all the way across. I think that would be cool. We need to figure out an apartment building situation or something to be able to house all of the merchants. I've never heard her humming before. That's kind of cute. And yeah, that is the plan. That's what we need to figure out. Because we're not going to be able to get this family to live in their house, but I do want to pretend like they live in their house because I worked hard on it, and I think that it'd be cute if they lived there. So we're going to pretend like they don't live in that little workshop shed and that they live in their house. And you guys, that's going to be all for today's building. I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to catch me live sometime, I do stream on Twitch, and there's a link in the description of this video that will take you to my channel so you can follow me over there and get notifications about when I go live. Or you continue watching this channel where I post all of my stream VODs as well as cozy Fallout 4 settlement builds by subscribing to this channel. And either way, no matter what you decide, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.